That's where all the pros are going to say I did it wrong. We are in the Lake Superior Highlands in a forest. We're only 10 miles north of two harbors. The fact that Lake County had the vision to put in a fiber network, and once I saw that that was happening, it was like I had the idea in my mind, like that's finally our chance to kind of find the fusion between doing what I do professionally with living in a place that's very remote. Pretty much what I'm doing right now is what I do most of the time. Just doing stuff, people saying stuff, and I say stuff back. What it is a product development group that is global, that works globally with people from all different backgrounds, and software, hardware, and firmware, and also doing mechanical design and everything, and kind of bringing together a lot of different bright minds, and not thinking so much about hierarchies, but thinking more about subject matter expertise, and leveraging that to do interesting things, solve hard problems. My favorite projects are the things that involve one or two things that haven't been done before. I feel like everyone that starts out or kind of envisions a life as an engineer kind of pictures themselves inventing things and creating things. And I think it took me a really long time to understand that working on somebody else's invention is sometimes even more interesting. Somebody to own an idea and own the vision for what something is going to be, and being able to partner with them allows us to do lots and lots and lots of different types of things in many different contexts. And this is one example of that. We're very discerning about what types of projects we take on, so we keep things fresh. You know, there are so many, we work in the music industry and in the recreation industry and scientific and all these different types of things, so there's always a new hard problem. And I really enjoy finding solutions to hard problems, whether it's me personally that has the answer or going and finding somebody to partner with that has the answer. I love finding solutions. To me, combining two things that I love music, and I never pictured being able to kind of feed that into doing the technology work, but now they're so intertwined, it's really a dream to be able to combine those two things into a way to make a living. It's amazing to be, instead of just taking a lunch break and having a sandwich and sitting out, being able to go for a hike or go and do some work in the woods in the middle of the day is amazing, and coming back refreshed, having had that experience.
I love it out here. I have a hard time, leaving all the family that we had in the cities, and that was where we made our home, and we love the city, but it's so peaceful out here, and we just wanted a place where we could teach our kids to, get things from the forest and live a simpler life and still be able to make a living and, do all the things that we get to do. I think it's great.
Having somebody that balances me out so well and is so artistic and creative and determined, somebody that meets me where I am but is still uncompromising, there's no way that I would be able to do this if we didn't have that partnership. Developing products professionally, it's something I cared about anyway, but I think about it especially, what's going to happen at the end of life for this product, or is this thing going to be maintainable like traditional things had been? And especially doing electronics, It doesn't come naturally to consider that. And so living in a place like this where it's so massive and intimidating and humbling, it absolutely affects the way that I think about what we're building, what we're developing.